Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Ama, and if you're returning, welcome back. It's been a hot minute, but I had something that I had to get off my chest. I have a story time that I need to get off my chest, and so yeah, let's just dive into the video. You know things about to get serious when I pull out the iPad with my notes, because I got notes. I am one who likes to keep a very private life. I don't like people to know my business. Hence, I try to keep those things out of my social media as much as possible. Whatever you see on my social media, I want you to know about. But I could not keep silent. I could not, because this man is just going about acting a mess and just getting away with it, and he must be stopped, because who does he think he is? This man goes to my school, or should I say my former school. I just graduated from Tufts with my master's, and this man happens to be one of the grad students there. Like, you would think he is a saint. We're gonna call him Mr. Holier Than Thou, because that's what he gives. That's what everybody thinks. That's his presence. Is, you know, that's just how he shows himself to everyone on campus. That's how he shows himself to people on his social media. When I tell you that this man be on TikTok posting Bible verses, talking about, like, you know, prayers to his future wife, you know, just he just be talking about God on his social media everywhere. You would think, damn, like, this is a godly, morally upright young man. Like, you would think that he's a good man. Like, why wouldn't you think that? Because he's over here talking about God, you know, he's going to church. If you ask anyone questions about this man, they're gonna be like, oh, he's a good guy, you know, he goes to church, he's always talking about God. Come to find out that this man is just treacherous. When I tell you that I have dated some terrible man, and this man, he takes the top spot for the worst men I have ever dated in my entire life. Top spot. Because how are you gonna go around acting like you're holier than thou and you're a saint when you're really the devil? And all these girls be in his comments like, oh my gosh, like, I want my husband to be just like you, like, I'm so in love. Like, when I tell you, the way this man shows himself on social media, you would never think that he would act the way that he acted and play me the way he played me, bro. This man and I were talking, everything was going well, we were vibing, you know. He said he liked me. He said he had a crush on me since the first day he saw me, but he wasn't gonna reach out to me. Him and I had like texted a couple of times, like maybe like once or twice, but just like on some friendly vibes. And then I texted him one day, and then we actually started like talking. And that's when he let me know that, oh, he had a crush on me since he saw me, but he wasn't gonna approach me or let me know if I hadn't texted him. So him and I have been hanging out, everything was cool. I was just there just last week, and someone messaged me in my DMs, and this girl let me know that she had gone on a date with this man and he had brought me up. And when I tell you, the next words that left her mouth, or should I say the next words that she sent me, just put me in shock, because I would never think that this man would ever be capable of anything that she was about to tell me. So he told her that him and I fell out a month ago, which was a lie, because we were still talking. And this is news to me. This is news to me, because when did we fall out? News to me, okay? And then he said we fell out because he wasn't ready for the trauma dumps or whatever. First of all, he is the one who be trauma dumping. If anyone should say someone was trauma dumping, it's me. Like I should say he was the one trauma dumping on me and not the other way around. So what are you talking about? It's not connecting. The dots are not connecting. Okay, so first you lied that we're no longer talking. You went out on a date with this other girl. And then you told her how like y'all are destined to be together, all that stuff. And you told me the exact same things. You told me how like everything, the vibe was perfect, everything was good, you know, you're so happy that we connected. And then you're gonna go out with a different girl and say the same thing. Like the same mannerisms, y'all. Same mannerisms. Like he would look at you and be like, oh my gosh, like this is too much. Like he did the exact same thing with me and then did it with her, which is just disgusting. Like change it up. Like do you have a script that you're following? Because he went and told her my personal business that I told him. I confided in you because I felt like I was getting to know you and we're working towards a relationship or building something, and I told you something personal about my life. Why did you turn around and go tell someone else? I'm not out here going about telling my friends the personal things that you have told me about your life or your family, but then you're gonna go tell a random girl that you're talking to. Like, it was finals week, and so I made him a little like self-care basket. Like it had like tea, a mug, it had like chocolate, cheesecake, because he said he liked cheesecake. Did I say it had a candle? Yeah. So I made that and I sent it to him because, you know, he was really stressed about like his upcoming exams and stuff. And I was like, I was at the grocery store and I was like, oh, let me just make this little cute self-care basket for him. Tell me why this man told this girl that he threw my stuff in the trash, the gift basket I gave him in the trash the minute I gave it to him, because he was like, oh, like, why is she giving me this? Is this not wickedness? Is this not pure evil? Like, and then you turn around and come and tell me how much you love the things in the basket.
Oh, wow. Oh my God.
Just a couple of days before he told her that, he was telling me how much he liked the things in the basket. I was at his place, bro. He went and he pulled out the candle from the basket. Like, he told me on the phone how much he loved the smell of the candle. But then, oh, you told her that you threw the stuff in the trash. Oh, you told her you didn't like sweets. Okay, but literally the first real conversation we had, you said how much you like chocolate, sweets, candy. So that was a lie. You said how much you like cheesecake, so you threw that away too? Or what is it? And also, is it just not wickedness for you to do that? Knowing that someone gave you a gift out of the goodness of your heart, for you to throw it away? And also, for you to even tell another girl that, like, is that how you're getting her? Are you gonna tell her that, oh, this girl gave me this gift, but like, I don't really care about her, so I'm gonna put it in the trash? Like, and so I confront this man, and he is just gaslighting me, yo. Telling me how he liked me, but then he didn't like me. So if you liked me initially, and then you didn't like me, why did you continue to talk to me? And why did you continue to hang out with me? Like, huh? So his excuse is that, oh, you know, he liked me, but then he didn't like me. And so I guess maybe that's why he went out on a date with the other girl. I don't know. But why were you acting like you liked me? Respectfully, do you hang out with someone you don't like or someone you don't have an attraction to? Do you be up in their face talking about how beautiful they are, how much like, oh gosh, like, so you didn't like me. Okay, cool, I guess. And then he said there's nothing wrong with dating multiple people. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. There's nothing wrong with dating multiple people, but then when you lie about it, that makes you a terrible person, because you didn't tell her that you and I were still talking. You told her we were no longer talking, and you did that for a reason, because you knew that she probably would not be comfortable with you talking to another girl. But then you did that. You lied. So if there's no problem with you dating multiple people, why can you not disclose that information? Is this a godly man? Is this a morally upright man I see on campus and I see on social media posting them Bible verses, posting about all this stuff, talking about God? Like, please be for real right now. Like, this man will truly manipulate the situation and make himself the victim. Like, how did you manage to make yourself the victim in this scenario? I'm the victim here, not you. But you're gonna turn around and victimize yourself and then blame women, literally blaming women for his lack of boundaries. Like, please learn some self-control and stop blaming other women for your actions. It's just disgusting. Just playing women and claiming, oh, it's a problem you have. That is not an excuse. That is not an excuse to play with women's feelings and think, oh, I've been through a lot. Oh, like it's a problem I'm going through. Oh, I'm sorry, that is not a good excuse. I'm still in shock because who this man is versus who he portrays and who everybody knows him as is just like two opposite things. Like, he is the furthest thing from a godly man, but then everybody thinks he is, and it's just crazy. And so then, he apologizes or whatever. Honestly, F his apology. F his apology, because it does not take away how you made me feel, and it does not take away how you've made other women feel. It doesn't take away what you did, the things you said, the things you told other women about me. Like, literally lying to other women, bro. Like, stop it. And then you're gonna talk about, oh, you pray I find healing.
Are you a devil? Just picking people, tearing them apart. God will judge you. If I'm serving a living God, my God will judge you.
When I tell you, like, when he told me that, I had to contain my anger. I'm a very calm, happy individual. I don't get angered easily. But when I tell you that this man has pushed me to the tipping point of exploding, like, I was just so furious. How you finna hurt me and then tell me you pray I find healing? Thank you, I guess. Thank you. And then talking about, oh, strong black woman, so I'll be okay. Like, shut up. Actually, shut up. The conversation, I gave up because it was just a lot of me explaining my point and then him just gaslighting me and trying to manipulate the situation and trying to victimize himself. Your apology does not even seem sincere. He did say, he was gonna change for the better. Like, he was never gonna hurt another woman like this again. And I'm not even telling y'all all the details. I'm just telling y'all surface level information because this is like obviously like my personal business. My advice to you is, if you know this man and you're a woman, you better run in the opposite direction. Run. He just needs to remove himself, get some serious therapy and prayers, and stop messing with women. If he thinks he can just go about his business and just live his best life, not on my watch.
Not on my watch!
Because I am not the one. I think this is the most vulnerable I've ever been on social media about my dating or my love life, or honestly, anything personal. But this man pissed me off so much that I just had to. Like, yeah, I will be praying for him. Actually, should I pray for him? The Christian in me wants to pray for him, but at the same time, he did me dirty. So I'm like, there's been like a increase in these men who are showing their faith, who are showing like, we're talking about God more, and it was all nice to see, but this is like the third Christian godly man I have talked to that ended up being a fake. It was warm to see Like, oh my gosh, like all these men are truly prioritizing their relationship with God, are, you know, learning more about the Bible, are going to church, are living these godly lives. It was good to see because I look for that in a man, and I look for that in whoever will be my future husband or whoever I date. So that's what I'm always looking for. But now it's like, it's becoming a tactic that these men are using to get women like me. And I fell for it. I really did fall for it. Like the way he talks about God, the way he talks about his relationship with God, the way he talks about his family. Like no wonder these women are out here on social media talking about, oh my gosh, like I want my husband to be just like him. Because I did. I was like, oh, like this is a good man. But it was just a manipulation tactic. Men like him need to be stopped. And I truly hope that he gets to the point where he actually is who he portrays online. But this is it. This is the end of my story time.
I need you to go download, stream, buy.
If you enjoyed the story time, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you're still not subscribed, like what are you waiting for? Like I know I haven't posted in I think 2 or 3 months. Not my fault. It's been a busy couple of months. I'm gonna try to be more active. Leave any comments in my comment section about this treacherous man. Obviously, I'm not gonna identify him, but if you go to Tufts, you should have an idea who I'm talking about. And if you know me and you've been looking at my stories on Instagram, you should have an idea who I'm talking about. But we're just gonna call him Mr. Holier Than Thou. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be back with more videos.